You know, it's pretty amazing when you think about it. Science is showing us that our dogs carry these incredibly powerful emotional memories. All the little things, those day-to-day interactions, they create a story in your dog's mind. But are we telling them the right story? Okay, let's dive into this.
Yeah. This quote, it really sets the stage, doesn't it? It's not about the treats that are gone in a second. It's about the deep, permanent memories of connection we're building. These are the moments that truly define our bond. And that brings us to the big question, right? We all love our dogs, of course we do, but are our actions actually translating that love in a way they can truly, deeply understand? We might be missing the very things they need most from us. So in this explainer, we're going to break down 10 specific acts, all backed by research, that can absolutely transform your relationship. And hey, if you want to keep strengthening that incredible bond, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the profound impact of physical touch, and even just your gaze. Our first two acts of love are all about this. And we're not just talking about simple little pats here and there. No, these are powerful, like biochemical signals that build the very foundation of your relationship. Okay, now this is really interesting because it shows a mistake that, let's be honest, most of us make. Our go-to is the head pat, right? Maybe a little scratch behind the ears. But act number one, what they really need is the chest pat. That spot right between their front legs carries so much more emotional significance. And here's exactly why that chest pet is so important. When you apply that firm, steady pressure right there, it creates what researchers call a security anchor. I mean, think about that name. It literally connects to the part of their nervous system that controls relaxation. It's like you're writing a permanent memory of "you are safe" right into their brain. And get this isn't some temporary fix. Just look at that number. 40%. Research from Duke University found that dogs who get these regular chest pats have 40% lower cortisol, that's the stress hormone, for their entire lives. That's a permanent positive change. It's not just about touch, though. Act number two is all about using soft eye contact. There was this groundbreaking study out of Japan that found the right kind of eye contact sparks this powerful biochemical bond. They call it a positive oxytocin loop. I mean, wow, just look at these numbers. When you share that soft, loving gaze with your dog, both of your brains just get flooded with oxytocin, the love hormone. Your dog's level spikes by 130%, and yours goes up by an incredible 300%. It's like a biochemical love spiral that's literally rewiring your brains to bond more deeply. It's amazing. Okay, so moving on from physical connection, let's talk about trust. And this is about more than just affection. This is about creating a world for your dog that feels safe, that feels predictable, especially in those really stressful moments like when you have to leave them. So many of us, without even realizing it, cause our dogs a ton of stress every single time we leave the house. So instead of trying to sneak out or having some big, dramatic farewell, what your dog really needs is act number 3, a departure protocol. These 3 simple steps, they create predictability. They're a signal that says, "Don't worry, I'm coming back, it's guaranteed." And listen to this, the results are just staggering. Dogs with a consistent departure protocol show 65% less destructive behavior when they're alone. Think about what that means. It calms their fear center and it prevents hours and hours of that hypervigilant stress that can really damage their health over time. Okay, this one might surprise you. Act number 4 is the apology. Yeah, you heard that right. Researchers at Kyoto University discovered that dogs can feel real emotional pain from our actions. And this is the amazing part. They are one of the very few species that can actually understand and accept an apology. So think about it. When you accidentally step on a paw or maybe you yell when you shouldn't have, don't just ignore it and move on. Your dog needs this genuine apology ritual. Following these steps teaches them a crucial lesson that when harm happens, repair follows. And that becomes their template for relationship security. You're rebuilding that trust in that really critical moment. All right, Now let's go a little deeper, beyond the obvious stuff. We're going to talk about the quality of their play, their sleep, how we greet them, and really importantly, how we care for them when they're at their most vulnerable. So let me ask you this. Are you playing with your dog the right way? I know, it sounds like a weird question, but repetitive games like fetch or tug of war, sure, they trigger dopamine. They're fun for a minute, but they don't fulfill their deeper biological needs. Act number 5 is what we call authentic play. We're talking games with role reversal, some unpredictability. This kind of play actually activates their prefrontal cortex, which helps build intelligence and emotional regulation. It's brain-building play. Where your dog sleeps is so critical, which brings us to act number 6, letting them sleep near you. And I mean, this chart says it all, doesn't it? Dogs that sleep close to their humans spend 40% more time in those deep, restorative sleep cycles. Being isolated when they sleep, it just goes against their natural pack instincts. It can even lead to chronic stress. Okay, that first minute, literally the first 60 seconds, when you walk through the door is such a vital ritual. This is our 7th act of love. Your dog needs to confirm that the pack bond is still intact. If you ignore them or create a bunch of chaos, their brain can actually start to believe that connection isn't something to expect. A simple, calm hello, that shapes their sense of security for life. And when your dog is sick or hurt, they need so much more than just medicine from the vet. They need act number 8, which is called attended rest. And all this is you just being there with them, calmly present. Your calm presence can trigger the release of their own natural pain-relieving endorphins, and it might even speed up their healing. On the flip side, making them feel isolated can actually delay it. And now, we come to the most difficult part. This is maybe the most important act of love we will ever show them. This is about their final moments, and how we can give them peace when they need it most. So, the 9th act of love is giving them permission to let go. Our dogs, they know when they're dying, but they have this deep biological drive to keep fighting for their pack, for you. And that instinct can become a kind of torture for them. They're looking to you. They are waiting for your permission, verbally acknowledging what's happening, telling them it's okay, that they've been the best dog. That gives them what specialists call an emotional release. So after all that, what's the 10th and final act of love? Well, it's the one that really ties all the others together. It's simply being present. Because as we've seen, true love for your dog isn't really about treats or fancy toys. It's about creating a world of security. It's about having predictable routines that bring them peace. At the end of the day, your calm, loving presence, that is the greatest gift you could ever give them. So I want to leave you with this one last thought. Every interaction, every choice you make, every single moment you share, it's another sentence in the story your dog is writing about you. Let's really try to make it a story of deep love, trust, and complete understanding. If any of this opened your eyes to what your dog truly needs from you, please subscribe to Love Dogs. That way you'll never miss out on how to give them the kind of love they truly deserve. Because really, at the end of the day, your dog is counting on you to get this right.